Well, hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today is a Halloween decor haul and it is going to be the last one of 2023, which is rather depressing.
It's all going by so fast, huh?
It's already October. I probably won't be doing much more Halloween decor hunting even if I wanted to, because all the stores have really filled out their Halloween decor items fast.
I must stop this Christmas from coming! But how? I mean, in what way?
You win some, you lose some, you know what I mean. So today's haul is not going to be very grand. There's only a couple things left I have to show you just because of the fact that Halloween really just zipped on by this year. Now there's already Christmas things in stores. Let's not talk about it. Let's just move on past that.
He hadn't stopped Christmas from coming.
At HomeGoods, I found a couple of things. One being these jack-o'-lantern measuring cups. Look at how stinking cute this is. What I liked about them is they are decorative, but then they also are functional, and I love me a good decorative functional combo. I am going to open these because I am somewhat paranoid that it's broken because it makes that noise. What a oh, I figured out what the noise is, and okay, I didn't know that you were gonna give me a little hat for this guy. Get ready for this. So this was the noise we were hearing. He has a little topper. Okay, see here. Do you see that? It says a quarter cup right there. Super small font, so I hope you have reading glasses on, but great. I was worried that they didn't actually tell you what the measurements were, and I was like, that's kind of not helpful. You think I can eyeball how much pumpkin this holds? How much whatever this pumpkin holds?
I'm gonna lie down and watch the Great British Bake Off.
No, I'm not that good at baking. The price on this was $9.99, and it's from Strawberry Street, in case that's helpful. You can give it a shimmy. I'm gonna put this down before I break one of them and then cry about it. Next thing I found was a mug. Of course, I feel like if I don't find a mug somewhere, that's just impossible.
She's right, you know.
Impossible. This one features a orange and black color scheme with like a terracotta bottom, which if you ever have dry hands and you touch like the ceramic that doesn't have paint on it, it makes me want to die. So luckily it's only at the bottom, because I don't know about you, but if you have tactile issues and if you have dry hands like yours truly, this feels like it's grating your soul. But it has cute little bats flying in front of a very glowy moon. And this was $4.99. The last thing I got from HomeGoods was this sugar and cream set. I thought these were mugs at first glance, however it is a sugar and cream set. This was $12.99. Let's take these guys out, because why not? So I feel like you could get away with using this one as a mug, because honestly, there's not much of a lip on this to be pouring cream out of. So if you want a fun hat with a bat, this is your little guy. Ooh. See how it doesn't really have much of a lip, so I feel like you could use this as a mug if you really wanted to. It is hand wash only though, and if you're like me, you're lazy, so having to hand wash things is just not the vibe. This one, however, is microwave and dishwasher safe. Why is that? Why is this one hand wash only and this one's not?
Doesn't anyone notice this? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills!
And what I liked about these is they were vintage, which of course if you put vintage in something, I love it. He has a very grinny smile with some kind of spooky eyes. Super cute. Love them very much. We'll see where I'll end up putting them when I decorate for Halloween, which will be coming up very soon. Are you excited? I'm excited. That was our HomeGoods haul. Let's move into Trader Joe's, and then Fred Meyer, and then Target. That'll be the plan, and if I don't do that, then I forgot. I didn't know about these until like 2 days ago. That cinnamon brooms exist. I found out through a YouTuber. I'm forgetting her name right now, but I'll pop her YouTube up here. I love her style. It's vintage, classic, a little bit spooky. I like watching her videos, so this is where I found that out from. And I was like, ooh, cinnamon brooms. I want one of those. So, Trader Joe's luckily today, being September 30th, so check your local Trader Joe's if you're also looking for cinnamon brooms. I got the mini ones. They're so small. Look how cute. And I bought 5 of them because I thought about just laying them around the apartment in various ways for accents, or maybe putting them on a tablescape if I wanted like a witchy theme, or I could tie them into a garland to make a witchy broom garland. I have ideas, so that's why I bought 5. And if you like the smell of cinnamon, these are for you. And if you don't like the smell of cinnamon, don't buy these because it's strong. And then the price on those was $1.29 each, which I feel like isn't a bad price considering I feel you could probably reuse them year after year. Just your cinnamon smell might not be as strong, obviously. Speaking of the cinnamon brooms, where are you? They have a full-size broom, so you can live out your hocus pocus life and fly on a broom. So if you can see, it's fairly large. I would say it's like 3 feet in length, and it smells great. You can see it's not perfect. It's a true witch broom in terms of like a twig vibe, and I like that. I like when things have more of a rustic look to them for the witch brooms, so I'm here for it. The cinnamon broom was $4.99, which I don't think is a bad price. Those items I got from Trader Joe's. The only other item that I got from Fred Meyer, which I say other because it's like the same thing, more brooms. So I bought these online, but these ones, unbeknownst to me, were pumpkin spice scented. And honestly, I'm kind of happy that these have a different smell because I feel like the cinnamon smell with how many brooms I bought today and brought home, it would have been a little much. I don't know if it gives me pumpkin spice, but it does give me like pumpkin pie spice maybe. And these ones were $7.99 each, which I still feel like isn't a bad price. And these ones are larger than the Trader Joe's ones. I don't know if you can tell, but this one's a good like 4 inches or 5 inches longer.
Hey, stop it!
Get your head out of the gutter. My god. Finally, let's go into Target. Let's start with the Bullseye's playground, and then we'll move into the items I found in the seasonal area. So first off is this apothecary bottle that I got. It was $5, and what I love about it is subtle. So like from back here you couldn't probably see the apothecary elements onto this, but I love that they decided to make this matte, and then this part is where like the actual glass shines through. Another thing I found in Bullseye's playground is a stinging nettle candle. This was $3, and I just really liked how it was an emerald green. I love the jewel tone colors, and emerald green is one of my favorite colors. This I thought was interesting how it was stinging nettle. I don't know if it smells like stinging nettle, to be honest, but I have used stinging nettle before because I worked at a national park. And stinging nettle is so interesting because if you grab it hard, and you can use it as rope, you just have to really assert your dominance and show who's boss. If you have any sort of hesitancy with stinging nettle, you will get stung.
Get your mind out of the ancient Athenian gutter.
Then the last thing I got from Bullseye's playground is another rubber ducky. So I got a lot of these a couple years ago. I got like a Frankenstein one, a jack-o'-lantern one, I think a ghost one, and I found a witch one, which I didn't see before. I like how it's a lavender purple and it has little sparkles on its tummy, and then a witch hat. And if I forgot to mention the price, $1. $1. The next thing that I found in the cat area was this little guy. He has that plastic bag sound inside him, which might drive some people nuts, but I kind of like when my cat decides to play with these toys. I don't remember how much this was, so I already ripped off the tab because they were wanting to play with it, but I think it was like $3-ish, somewhere in there. The next thing I found was this hearse. I love all the little details on it. It has a little spider web sort of design, or a vampire bat wing. I think it's more of a vampire bat wing, but I really like this design. I like how that has a skull hood ornament. Again, the little like vampire bat wing on the side. I just thought it was cool, and you don't normally see hearses very often, and I liked how they didn't do a lot of doodads. They didn't add a skeleton inside. They just left it as a hearse. Plain and simple, which I really like. And this was $10, and it's from the Hide and Eek collection from Target. So I did buy some candy that I'll share after this, but this was the last home decor item that I bought for our Halloween haul. Save the best for last. He is my buddy. We are friends. Someone give him a name. Gus is already for the ghost. So he was $20, and I don't think he's new to this year. I think he's been around in the past, but I've never seen him in person. And he is so stinking cute. I like how he has little wooden balls on some of his joints, and then his little legs. I like how they tied the fabric here to make little knobby knees, and then he has little toes. Can you see his tootses? Look at them tootses. Oh no, where is he? You good guy, huh?
Pat, pat, pat.
So from their Halloween candy, I bought the milk chocolate bar with popping candy with a little witch lady on it. Being a millennial and being someone who likes Pop Rocks, I thought this would be something interesting for me to try. It's definitely like Pop Rocks. It doesn't have the Pop Rocks flavor, obviously, because only Pop Rocks has some crazy fruit flavor or fake fruit flavor like blue raspberry. These are literally like Crunch bars, but instead of the Crunch bar crunch being the Rice Krispie type things, it's Pop Rocks. And one thing is I noticed is I gave one to my boyfriend, he didn't notice the Pop Rocks. However, every time I've ate one, I've noticed them. So maybe don't eat yours all in one bite like he does when he eats his candy. Chew on them for a little bit. Savor them. Don't just swallow it whole like a shark. And then the other one that I decided to get was this guy. I put it in a candy bowl already, so that's why there's nothing in here. I didn't eat all of them yet. That would be crazy. There's 68 pieces in here. But this one is a Haunted House Super Sour Hard Candy with bubblegum inside, and it's sour blue raspberry and sour green apple. And it says it turns your tongue a different color. They aren't lying when they say that. That thing really dyes your tongue. So if you look at this bat over here, see how his tongue is green? Yeah, that'll be you. So heads up, if you don't want your kids' tongues to turn a different color, or if you do, if that's a selling point, get one of these. I like the flavor of them. I love blue raspberry. The blue raspberry could be better. It's not as good as the blue raspberry and Jolly Ranchers, but it's still a good blue raspberry flavor. It also takes a while to get them down to the gum, so don't just bite into it right away thinking that you could just chew and then your gum will come through. The gum is very small. It's a very minuscule amount of gum in here. So think of it more as a jawbreaker, and then maybe at that point you'll hit the gum. I wouldn't buy it for the gum aspect if that's what you're thinking. And if you could have guessed, the sour blue raspberry turns your tongue blue and the sour green apple turns your tongue green. And in case you wanted to know about the sour level, because if you were like me growing up and you ate a bunch of Warheads, nothing is as sour as those 90s Warheads. And I don't know what happened and why they don't make them that sour anymore, but I'm guessing that probably wasn't great for us. These, at a level of 1 to 10 of sour, I give them a 3. They will somewhat make you be like, oh, is that sour? And then the sour's gone. So, a kid who didn't grow up in the 90s might find these sour. However, if you're like me and you grew up in the 90s and we ate a bunch of Warheads, they're like a 3 out of 10. That's everything I bought this Halloween season. Not a whole lot. Probably great for my bank account though, because I didn't need to buy a lot of things, and I have a lot of things already. So now that we've gone through everything I've bought this year, we are ready to start decorating. I'm gonna split my decorating video up into 2 parts just because I feel like it'll be very long if I don't. Another announcement that I have is I am gonna pull an ABC family, and I'm going to do 13 nights of Halloween. So starting October 19th, I will do 13 videos leading up to Halloween time. So I'll have a mix of the decorating videos, some art videos, some DIY videos, some vlog style videos like going to pumpkin patches, apple picking, etc. I'm not going to give all of it away right now of what I'm doing for 13 days of Halloween, but I hope you guys think that'll be fun. I'm excited to do it with you, and then it'll really force me to go out and do autumn things and do Halloween things, because I have a tendency to say I'll do that next week, and then next week becomes November and then I didn't do any of it.
I'm great at time management.
What was your favorite item you found this year? Let me know down below. My favorite item I found was the picture that I showed in my last video. I love that picture, especially the side with the 3 witches dancing around the cauldron. I love the vibe of that one. Definitely my favorite find of the year. Are you guys excited? It's October. It's always bittersweet, isn't it? Because October goes by so fast. But let's enjoy every day while we can. Just take a deep breath in of that Halloween spirit and let's get out and do stuff. Hope you guys are having an awesome and spooky week. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.